Hi, this is Mrs. Holmes. I'm going to walk you through AP exam registration for classes that meet in spring 2020. This exam registration is only for these 4 subjects: U.S. Government, Macroeconomics, Physics C, Electricity and Magnetism, and Spanish language for native speakers. If you did not register for an AP exam last fall, and that class is a year-long class, you may not register for that exam now. The only exam registration we're doing at this time is for these 4 subjects. Important that you listen to this presentation, especially if you did not order AP exams in the fall for any subject. The whole ordering process has changed, and so some of the things we have to do to get your exam ordered are a little bit different this year. Registration opens on January 27th and it closes February 14th. Please be aware that February 14th is a firm deadline. If you miss that registration deadline, you will not sit for your exams. A couple of you ordered all of your exams in the fall whenever you ordered all of your fall exams. And so those of you who paid for your spring exams already, I've given a list of your names to your teachers. If you forgot whether you paid, you can check with them, or you can log in to Total Registration and check there. One of the negative consequences of the College Board's new AP exam ordering processes is that we can't keep a wait list and resell exams that students don't take. We used to be able to do that, and that's how some of you were able to take exams that you forgot to register for. So now we can't do this, and that's a pretty significant change for us. So it's super important that if you want to take your exam, you order it by the deadline. So the new ordering process consists of an extra step for you, and that is joining your teacher's AP classroom with the join code that's unique to their class, their period, and their teacher. So your teachers should have already distributed these join codes to you, but the join code is step 1. So you join the AP classroom, that actually orders your exam. And then you go to Total Registration, which is our payment broker, and you pay for the exam. So 2 separate steps to ordering. Exam fees are $98 per exam. If you qualify for free lunch or reduced lunch, you pay $20. We will take payment through Total Registration with a credit card or debit card. You can also mail them a check or a money order. If there's any concern at all about the cost and you need a payment plan, come up to House 700, which is in the back of Upper F Hall, to see me to discuss payment plan options. The AP and IB testing calendar has been up since July, so please visit that to be aware of when your exams happen. I'll send another video out ahead of exam month, which tells you where exams are and what to bring and how to get your scores and all of those other things related to the actual exam. We have a few AP and IB exam conflicts, not as many as last year. If you lived through that, you remember that was super fun. This year we do have a few conflicts, and so here's the way we resolve those. If there is an AP to AP exam conflict, then we move the AP exam that is less cumbersome to give. If there is an AP and IB exam conflict, the IB exam can't move. We have to move the AP exam. And so depending on what we have to move and what it conflicts with, then that determines whether we only move it once or move it twice. So any late AP exam is going to happen the week of May 18th. Seniors, you need to be aware that's the week of graduation. If there's, for some reason, we move the exam to that week and then there's still a conflict, it goes to exception testing, and exception testing is the week of May 25th. If you have weddings in May, or siblings who are graduating from college, or anything else that is going on in May that you know is going to conflict with an exam, please let me know now so that I can get the exam moved so that we can have it arranged for the proper administration day. And seniors, I don't think we need to say this any louder, but please try to be exempt from your finals. It just makes everything easier during that last week of school during graduation. Okay, so you've gotten your join code from your teacher, you've gone into your College Board account, you've input that join code, and you've got step 1 done of your registration. So step 2 is going into Total Registration and actually paying for your exam. So pretty much all of you probably have an account by this point, but if you don't, you're going to go to totalregistration.net AP 440077, and you're going to either input your login information or you're going to create an account here. Once you do that, you have to answer the enrollment question about whether you attend Allen High School. Then you'll answer whether you're taking any IB exams. Important that you answer this question accurately because total registration runs a conflict matrix for us that tells us if there are any conflicts between AP and IB exams. You're then going to answer a College Board account question, which has absolutely no bearing on anything. So just answer the question to the best of your ability. No matter what you answer, it's not going to affect your ability to register for your exam. This was one of the screens that total registration put in to try to be helpful, but it ended up just being redundant. So answer the questions, but it doesn't matter how you answer them. Then you're going to go into your student information. All of the information on this screen is important, but you putting in your Skyward ID accurately is super important. So if there's a star by the question, that means that it's required. If you don't understand the question, there's a little blue icon that indicates there's help for it. When you click off of this screen to next, you're going to input parent information on that screen. If you qualify for free lunch or reduced lunch, you will indicate that on the information screen. If you're not sure whether you qualify, you can go ahead and put that you do qualify, and if you don't, I will let you know. Keep in mind that you have to complete the application every year. It doesn't carry over year to year, and it's an online application that can be completed pretty quickly. So if you think that you qualify, go ahead and click that button. And keep in mind that if you do qualify, that reduces fees for so many things. It gives you fee waivers for the SAT and ACT. It waives your fees for college tuition, reduces fees for exams. There are a lot of benefits that come with that designation. So you're going to select your exams and your teachers, and these are the only things you can select. So as I said previously, we're only registering for 4 exams. So you're going to click the exam, and then you're going to click the teacher. You're going to see a 08 after the teacher's names. That's because total registration tried to force us into inputting all of the join codes by period by teacher, which would have been about 300 or 400 join codes. So I bypassed that. So that's why it says 0 through 8. So you're going to click the exam and then the teacher, then you're going to click next. If you registered for IB exams, you're going to see a screen pop up that grays out the IB exams that you've registered for. If you're not taking IB exams, you won't see this screen at all. So then you're going to go to your exam payment, and so you have 2 options here. If you get to this screen and you know that we are going to be setting up a payment plan, you're going to click the button that says Pay by Mail, Pay Online Later Today. You're going to do that. You're going to click Next. That's going to be the end of it. If you pay with a debit card or credit card, you're going to click that button, and then you're going to go through a payment screen. So if you know you're going to set up a payment plan, if you know that you're going to mail total registration, a check, or a money order, click that second button. If you know you're going to pay right that second, then go ahead and click the first button. If you do need to set up a payment plan, it is super important you register for your exams and then come see me. Don't come see me and then register for your exams, because if you come see me, then we're just going to have to register for your exams so that I can create the payment plan. So go ahead and do your exam registration, click that second button, and then come see me and we can work out the payment plan. You're going to see a registration confirmation screen. The refund policy here is not correct. I have tried to get that fixed with total registration. The refund, the last day that you can cancel and get a refund is actually February 17th, not the 21st. So if you know that you need to cancel and you figure that out pretty quickly, then great, but please know that this screen is not correct in total registration. So you're going to click that you've read and agreed to the refund policy. Then you get to the last step, and it's going to remind you that you have to put in the join code for your AP classes, and you're going to see the exam that you registered for, the teacher, the period, which again, that 0 through 8, ignore. You're going to see none as the join code, which again is my attempt to bypass some of their required questions. So download your confirmation page, print your confirmation page. You don't need to send it to me or anything, but just make sure you get that far. And then you're all registered for your exams. So if you have questions, come see me or email me. I'm in house 700 in the back of upper F. Glad to help. We're on tap to give about 4,300 AP exams this year. We're super excited, proud of you guys. Please make sure you get your exam registered for ASAP. Have a great day.